For South Africa, seeing the Australians at their dominant best against India meant that defeat against New Zealand became unthinkable, and it was Herschel Gibbs who answered the call.
Full toss, 3 extra cover, 4 runs. Loose delivery from Bond.
Oh gee, this had nuts and topping on it.
Gets a fine, and there it is. 50,000 people at the bull ring are on their feet. It's his 12th one-day international century, his first here at this ground and his first against New Zealand. And what a day to do it.
Gibbs went past 100, and then he really got going.
Okay, I smell a big shot here. Really go down the ground. Oh, hit it over Cowie corner. He's looking also to hit it inside out over cover.
Big hit, all right. Massive blow. That's gone 25 rows back. You can smell it, but I think Herschel's sniffing it better. Great placement. 20 off the over. Scintillating batting. It's 243 for 3.
Could be out. There is a man there. It has been taken. McMillan is the man that took the catch. He dropped his glasses, but that doesn't matter. He took the catch, and that's the end of a remarkable knock. An absolutely remarkable knock from Herschel Gibbs. Nothing short of outstanding.
He'll remember that for a long, long time, and so will every single one in the ground and those that watched it. It was an innings of high class.
As Gibbs walked off having scored at better than a run a ball, no one in the crowd could have believed that that total of 306 would not have been enough. The thing was, nobody mentioned this to the New Zealand captain, Stephen Fleming. He announced his intentions as early as the 3rd over, and Sean Pollock's body language told its own story.
Bingo goes to his 50 with the 4th 4 of the over. Beautiful stuff from the New Zealand captain. He's read the situation perfectly. It's 76 for no wicket. Oh dear me. The ball just outside off stump, as we were talking about a moment or two ago. This time Stephen Fleming didn't miss it, but Boucher did.
Well, they're a gimme. Can you believe that?
Not going to please anyone on this ground, particularly bowler and captain.
There it is. He raises his right hand, the one that he got hit on just now. Yes, and what a happy man. His 4th one-day international, his first against South Africa, and his first in a World Cup confrontation. Well played.
And then, amidst this riveting drama, the rain came. Before the stoppage, the required ask was more than 7 and over, but it was time for Messrs Duckworth and Lewis to take a hand. By the time the players returned, the Black Caps needed closer to 5 runs and over, and still had 9 wickets in hand. Stephen Fleming is too pragmatic a man to waste such an opportunity.
That is an amazing win for New Zealand. It really has. You pick up, it actually goes down as 1 run because they've won the match, but it went to the fence. And look at the boys. They're over the wall. They're going to run down to their skipper, and that shows how much they think of him. It's a fair old trek down those stairs, and here they come. Look at them. This means so much.
All the players are running into the middle, shaking hands with all the South Africans, which is fantastic. But by gee, look at that. Look at their faces. How important is it to them? They are a fantastic cricket team in the World Cup. Now they have this ability, and look at that. They're in shock.
This was just the second time a team batting first had scored 300 in a World Cup match and lost it. It meant that one more defeat in the tournament for the hosts